me put the link in the Spreaker chat room. There's the link to my BTR show. Now, the reason why I'm putting that on, whatchamacallit, on Spreaker is if you click on that link, it'll take you to my show on BTR. And if you want to call in by Skype, you can hit the little blue button. I can pick you up on BTR. I'm on Spreaker at the same time. I mean, I feel brilliant right now, Iconoclast. I hope you're still here. Hey, Rick. Rick has joined us in the Spreaker chat room. I really love Spreaker. It has great audio, and honestly, they kick ass. I mean, the best audio. It's really made for people that want to broadcast. And you can link up to iHeartRadio for those that are listening in BTR, or maybe you're calling in from my Facebook page. And that is awesome. It's live on my Facebook page too right now. Like, I have a link to it. It's got a picture, and you push the little play button, and they can listen in. Is that not cool? Oh, come on. Rick came here to hear me talk. That's why. He knows where the talent is. Rick is a smart individual. So, we're friendly to every gender, including transgender. I want to make that clear. All right, one moment. I need to check the other. Okay, I do see that someone has called in. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and play that song and pull them up in the green room. Oh, no. If I pull them up in the green room, then people can hear on Spreaker, and that's not cool. Okay, one moment. I got to do one thing, and we can get this going on. Actually, I want to see if this is working. You may hear an echo for a moment. I just want to see if it's working. Like, I'll be so happy if it's working. Let's see. Can I hear myself? Is there an echo yet? Can I hear myself? It works, you guys. It works. If you're on Blog Talk Radio, I didn't know you could do this. And you put a link to your show on your Facebook page, and it's live at the time, your Facebook friends can actually hear it on Facebook, and it'll be live. I need to, wow, this is so exciting. This is so cool. So much fun. Oh, no. I'm not saying that Rick is transgender. I'm saying I'm friendly to all sexes. I do believe there's 3 different sexes. That there's men, there's women, and there's transgender. I am about equality. And if you're not comfortable with that, I'm not apologizing. You can take your oversensitive butt somewhere else, or you can learn. You can learn. I believe that being oversensitive is the new form of abuse. All this political correctness, where there should be some lines, some lines should not be crossed. But, the internet's a big football field. You can go to another yard line. You don't have to stay and listen to my banter. Though I would love for you to stay. Truly would. So, I do have a caller. I'm going to pick that caller up. Okay, one moment. Hello, caller. You're live on the Truth Talks show. If you did not mean to push 1, you don't have to say anything, and I'll put you back on mute. Would you like to talk? Oh, good. And who am I speaking with?
This is your friend Wayne Rohde calling.
Seriously? Oh my gosh, I haven't talked to you in so long. Oh, I'm so excited. For those that do not know Wayne Rohde, I'll give you a little induction. He has a son that's on the autism spectrum, and while he was in the state of Oklahoma, he tried to get what is known as Nick's Law passed so that the insurance companies would have to cover the therapies that are used to help individuals, especially children, with autism. Right now they don't have to. They can make up their own rules. So, Mr. Wayne Rohde, what has been going on in your life recently?
Well, just on the checking some email, and I saw your email note to me tonight that you're going to be on.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I'd call in, see how you're doing. I understand it's really cold down there in Oklahoma.
Oh, yes. We've had one of our infamous ice storms.
up here, up in the Great White North. So,
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. We're talking with some friends of mine down there in regards to autism issues, and I keep thinking back in the days when we were trying to get legislation passed at the Capitol.
Yes.
What it was about, and now that we have 34 states plus the District of Columbia that have recognized the need for this, Oklahoma just keeps slipping back further and further, and I wish that wasn't the case, but it is. So I often think about the folks back down there, how they're doing.
Well,
and I hear from people from time to time, and they're leaving the state. They're moving to other states that have insurance coverage. And it's kind of travesty that you have to move your family from one state to another, but it is happening.
yes, it is. It is happening. I know many families that are still struggling. My daughter has been recovered. We're very fortunate, very blessed, but she had been hit by a car almost 2 years ago, and she had regressed some, and it's getting more difficult to get what we once could get so easily. There's no words. My daughter needs eye vision therapy, and the governor Fallon, she cut the it just makes me ill. My daughter cannot get the therapy she needs, and this will affect her for the rest of her life. She's seeing double. She has a problem with the optic nerve, but yet they'll pay for some kids' braces, but they won't pay for my. I'm just my stomach turns.
And it's totally. It's in this day and age when you think about what we can do medically for these kids and what we can do for each other, and then we have to play politics on top of that. And it's numbing to know that you have governors, or you have senators, you have whatever deciding to play what's in the best for the party and not what's in the best for the citizens of that state. And it's a shame, and I don't see it changing in Oklahoma for years. I just don't. It's the mentality is that we want to do what's in best interest for the party, not for what the citizens are. And I'm wondering when the Oklahoma citizens are going to finally rise up in enough quantity to make a decision at an election time and make that change. I still think it's coming. I was thinking 2014 or 2016, and that was back in 2008.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
When we were battling in 2008, and we couldn't get things done. In 2009, we couldn't get things done. And I saw, the writing on the wall there, and I said, this state is a one-party state, and it's going to take some time before, and I was thinking 2014 or 2016 before the tide will change. Maybe it will, maybe it won't.
Mm-hmm.
And I really wish it would, because I have too many friends down there in Oklahoma that need these services. And it's not,
yes.
I don't think anybody's asking for a handout.
No.
For insurance companies to do what they're supposed to do, and that's pay for medical conditions, cover medical conditions. And it's, it's a tragedy.
For those that are listening, we're talking about the coverage of autism services in the state of Oklahoma. He previously was trying to get a bill pushed through to become law, and it was called Nick's Law. And if your child has cancer, your child has the treatment covered by your insurance. If your child has autism, the treatment for autism for that child to have a healthy and productive life, those services are not covered in Oklahoma because they want to pad the insurance company's wallet. They have more interest in what the insurance company can do for the politicians instead of the common good of the citizens of the state of Oklahoma. And this happens in various other states as well. Oklahoma is a sad case. You know, they're very Republican. And I have an adage that if you want to live like a Republican, vote Democratic. So we only have 4 Democratic counties in the state of Oklahoma. I mean, it's a little bit difficult to live or to vote as a Democrat in the state of Oklahoma. We're a bit outnumbered. And so some of the minorities, which are the children, suffer because of such. Now, how are things in the state that you're in now?
We live in Minnesota, and
Mm-hmm.
when we left in 2010. We had a decision to make to a couple different states that were very, what we call autism friendly.
Right.
Missouri, which did pass legislation similar to Nick's law in early 2010. They passed it. Or Minnesota, which was interesting, is because they've had insurance coverage for since 2002.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't because of legislation; it was because of a lawsuit filed by the Attorney General regarding discrimination. And when we moved up here to Minnesota, what was interesting is what I found. Several of us have been preaching is that when you pass an insurance mandate, you'll have service providers come into the state and open up for business. And yet the Speaker of the House would say, no, that's not ever going to happen. We must build this network of providers first before we pass an insurance mandate, which is a total lie.
Mm-hmm.
When Speaker Steele was talking about this, it was a total fabrication because that's not how economics works. Doctors and medical practitioners that your daughter needs will practice in the state when they have income stream or reimbursement. Insurance.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Mm-hmm.